Apple is poised to unveil its latest batch of products and features in San Francisco Wednesday at its biggest hardware event of the year. Now, it's next to impossible to predict what the tech giant has in store, but much of the attention is centered around the expected release of the new iPhone 7. So joining us now to preview the Apple event is Rajiv Chan, Managing Director and Head of Research at Rutberg & Company. Rajiv, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
So there's been talk about what kind of product releases and new features we might see. Let's walk through that.
Great. So for the iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus, those are the two models that Apple is rumored to be launching tomorrow. There are a lot of different product feature improvements that have been rumored. And again, just as you mentioned, it's near impossible to predict what will actually happen. But the most notable of which is the elimination of the microphone jack. And so if you have a headphone and you've been used to plugging your headphone directly into the iPhone, you won't be able to do that anymore. The other product feature announcements that you might see tomorrow are a new camera sensor, an improved processing power, a thinner iPhone. The rumors are up to 1 millimeter less in thickness, which is remarkable technology-wise. So those are some of the product feature announcements you might see tomorrow.
And going back to this headphone jack situation, because this certainly seems to be getting the most buzz from critics and prospective consumers, myself included. So you don't have to actually buy, at least based on these reports, you don't actually have to buy a new headphone.
Yeah, so this has been the most widely rumored feature for the new iPhone. It's also been panned by all the critics. You will not necessarily have to buy a new headphone. And so there is rumored to be a Lightning adapter that can connect to your power port in your iPhone. And so you connect your headphone to the Lightning adapter connects to the power port. And so you won't necessarily have to buy a new headphone. You can use your existing headphone. You will have to get a new adapter. And so that is a change from what we've had in previous iPhones.
Yeah, nonetheless, all of a sudden that Beats acquisition 2 years ago looks better and better for Apple. So Apple has reported 2 consecutive quarters of year-over-year revenue declines. Do you think Tim Cook will be able to turn that around, that narrative around on Wednesday?
Well, I think it's going to be very difficult. You know, the smartphone space is something that's seen a maturation in innovation. The iPhone launches have gotten less and less exciting, if you would. There was an article in the Journal over the weekend saying that the glow has faded from Apple and from these iPhone press announcements. And I think that's right. The glow has faded. And so while Apple is still the greatest product company on the planet, in our view, and while the iPhone is still the best product on the planet, in our view, I think it's going to be hard to show a driver for renewed growth for the iPhone.
And it certainly seems like one of the challenges is the expectations that next year, 2017 being the 10-year anniversary of the iPhone, that's really when we could see an even more exciting model. I wonder how many people are going to hold off on getting a new phone until next year.
Yeah, what you're seeing in general is that consumers are holding on to their smartphones longer. As the delta between one smartphone generation and another smartphone generation is becoming smaller, people are keeping a hold of their smartphones longer. And so that's a trend that I think we'd expect to continue to see.
Great. And just real quick, looking ahead, what's the next platform for growth for Apple? What other verticals do you think we can expect to see the company move into?
Yeah, so the most important next vertical that is rumored for Apple is in the automotive space. And so there is a project within Apple which is very significant that's rumored to be called Project Titan. There is a potential for Apple to enter directly into the automotive space by launching a car. I think that is a major vertical opportunity for Apple. And it's a wide open space. You know, I think that the iPhone for the automotive sector is something that we haven't yet seen a winner. And there are many different players that are trying to build into that vertical, and it's an open field, and I think it's an exciting opportunity.
Great. Well, Rajiv, thanks so much for joining us. Thank you for watching. I'm Morgan Brennan. Have a great day.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.